Whoa, we're recording and we're live.
Everybody's gonna, everybody's gonna, everybody's gonna, everybody's
Can I skip to another part of this fucking song? I know everybody's gonna.
You don't have to yell.
Everybody's gonna find something out about you.
I hope it's not that I'm gay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's any part of it's true, Anthony.
People talking 'cause they've nothing better to do.
That pertains to us. That was the only part of the song.
I was just gonna say that's the first time that I picked up on that people talking because they don't have anything better to do. That he actually
He's taking a shot at us.
All right, you want to talk shit? You want to talk shit, Peter?
Oh fuck!
I hate using cliched sayings, but right now is appropriate. I will come at you with both barrels.
Oh god!
So speaking of Las Vegas, did you?
All right.
See,
Did I?
now you're gonna
Go
have,
ahead.
You're gonna have to.
You had nothing. You had nothing to back that up, did you?
No.
Damn it! All you had was the setup and no punchline.
Have you been seeing anything about all the conspiracy shit behind that?
Oh God, it's horrible. Oh, it's nonstop, man. My favorite is the same people that believe Sandy Hook didn't happen. They were all actors at Sandy Hook. That they believe that this guy, Steve Padlock or whatever his name is, he's an actor from Sandy Hook. they hire the same actors from Sandy Hook to do this.
I just don't know why they had to kill Tom Petty.
So did he die?
I think he free fell out of a window. That's what I thought happened. I keep seeing hashtag free falling. I don't know when the fuck he's gonna hit the ground. He must be one of the 9/11 jumpers or something.
I really wish I had a Alice in Wonderland joke. Fucking Alice in Wonderland video he did. Damn it. Nothing?
I don't get it.
Oh, he did a video and it was like themed like Alice in Wonderland. It was terrible.
Were you a Tom Petty fan?
No.
Cool.
He was extraordinarily average. Were you?
I think there's a couple songs of his that I like. I just don't remember what they are. And it's not that I like them. It's not like I would ever have thought to go out and buy them.
Yeah.
I would have stolen them and maybe played them once.
Gee, that's even worse. You would steal them and only play them once. If you're going to steal them, you at least need to play them more than once. That's shitty.
All I know is now that he is all over social media, you've never heard anything about him for the last 27 years. And then he dies.
Mm-hmm. Ever since he did Bop, right?
And now everybody acts like they were super close with him, and how are we ever going to get by without Tom Petty being there for us? You didn't care about him. Fuck, you didn't even know he was sick. You didn't know anything about him. There's one or two people out there that are hardcore Tom Petty fans, and that's fine. You feel like you lost somebody, like when Kurt Cobain blew his fucking head off. All of a sudden, everybody fucking cared. and Tom Petty is no Kurt Cobain.
What I think is funny is that, okay, let me back up. Let me choose better words. What I think is interesting that doesn't even sound right. All the people that killed themselves after Kurt Cobain killed himself, doesn't that suck now? I mean, like, all these years later, like, it's completely insignificant and you fucking killed yourself because he did.
Taking a permanent solution for a temporary problem. Some fucking... he looks like he smelled like pee. He was gross.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he could sing. I love his music. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but I like it.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not bad.
But I can't be. What artist are you so wrapped up in? Like, what's your favorite artist?
So,
alive.
I don't alive. So there's a band called Off with Their Heads that I really, really, really enjoy. I really connect with their music. I feel like, and listening to their music, there's a pretty good chance that guy's going to kill himself. so,
When he
so
does,
when he does, I won't.
I'm trying to think of what artist I have that would mean something if they were to kill themselves, because I don't connect to musicians that way. You know, it's like if Eminem comes on, I fucking dig it. If Tupac comes on, I dig it. If Led Zeppelin comes on, I dig it. Wait a minute, I think, yeah, I thought they were all dead, but Eminem's still around. Maybe I might decide to hang myself from the rafters if Vanilla Ice kills himself.
He got into a car wreck and his 5-0.
It'd be great if he's still driving around in that same beat up 5. Now it's like what, 5 years old.
Awesome. That would be amazing. So this is a weird thing. So I don't know. It was probably like 10 years ago now, maybe not quite 10, but there's a band called J Church, and the lead singer's name was Lance Hahn, and he died. And nobody knows who J Church is. Nobody knows who Lance Hahn was. So I was at Seaburg. I read it on the internet, and I was like, it was horrible because I really liked J Church. I really liked everything that Lance Hahn ever did, and it was like nobody even knew who the guy's name. You know what I mean? So it was just a weird fucking feeling. But I wasn't gonna kill myself. I mean, I was like, it sucked, but so if you know who J Church is, Lance Hahn's dead 10 years ago.
What else we got? So Tom Petty, Las Vegas.
Just read down the list.
Las Vegas isn't even on the list. That's
new news.
So I mean, that really does beg the question: when is too soon? You know, because you said you take the stance, or you say that you take the stance that it's never too soon. Like as he's shooting from the hotel room, people should be cracking jokes.
Absolutely, and those people should be us.
Did you see the video footage of the crowd of people standing there talking as he's shooting? And it's fucking weird. It's like there's bodies everywhere. They're shooting. You can see the fucking bullets ricocheting off the parking lot, and there's like 6 people standing there talking, and one guy vaping.
One guy vaping, and he's the coolest one there. So I have not watched any videos. I have read very little about it because I am overwhelmed by just the conspiracy theories. I'm over it already.
Oh, it's weird. So spend a little bit of time and just try to find that video of the guy vaping. You know, that was like a fucking killing field. You know, they were all
50 some people dead, and you're just like, huh? I'm gonna vape.
I mean, they were barricaded in, for lack of a better term. There was one way in, one way out. All them fucking people in there, and this guy is up in the fucking crow's nest, you know, just raining down fucking terror. And there's bullets. I mean, it's like 21st century Vietnam. You know, have you ever seen Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember the sniper scene where one person runs out and they get shot, and then one of their buddies runs out and they try dragging them in and they get shot, and they're just, you know, it was like that, except a group of douchebags vaping right in the middle of it.
Jesus Christ. I don't understand that. What's the fucking point?
You know, offline we've talked that we don't want to turn this into another podcast where you interview people.
Right.
But I really want to talk to that guy.
That wouldn't be an interview. That would be fucking great. I would love that. So what's it like to be the biggest douche in America? You and him could probably connect over all your vape knowledge.
Oh, yeah. We could chat about devices and tanks and RDAs and RM pew, pew, pew.
RM pew, pew, pew. Is a hot box a thing?
Yeah.
I mean, does it have to do with vaping, or is that just smoking weed?
No, that's your mom.
No, she has a hot box.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
Not she is a hot box.
I think people call it. I don't even know what it is. I think it's like when you get in a car or put your head in a bag or you shove your head up somebody's butt. I think Rocky Ray has a hot box.
I think you should put your head in a bag and try it.
Just me and my car muffler. No,
Your best friend.
it's okay. I'm hotboxing.
When I drive and somebody pulls up next to me and their whole fucking car just smoke just rolls out. I used to think, man, that guy's a pothead. Now it's even worse. Like you're not even smoking pot. You're just like,
hey, that guy's a dude.
It's cherry flavor. Your fucking car's full of cherry flavor. What a turd.
So I quit smoking for about 18 months, and it was thanks to vaping is how I quit smoking. And now since moving here to North Carolina, I am smoking about 14 packs a day. And the only time I vape is when I'm sitting in here recording with you because I don't smoke in the house.
So why is that? Why are you smoking so much more? Stress?
Stress, and they're cheap, and I enjoy them. And my commute is an hour each way, so I smoke, 15 cigarettes in that time.
Jesus Christ.
It's a different.
That's fucking horrible.
It's different here. I mean, this is no excuse, but it's different. There are in Illinois where we used to live in the same place. As you know, smoking is like taboo, not taboo, but right next to taboo. I mean, it's not like you're fucking your sister or something, but
it's worse.
But here, yeah, you can. You go to a gas station, and there's 5 people standing. I mean, right on the door, smoking.
Pumping gas, smoking. Fucking. Oh God. So you said they're cheaper. Why? Like a lot cheaper?
Yeah, I think they were $7.30 something a pack in Illinois, and they're like $4.80 here a pack here.
So to me, now maybe you've never said that out loud to yourself, but $7.30 for a pack of cigarettes, doesn't just saying that out loud make you want to quit?
Yeah, but it's not easy to explain to somebody that's never been addicted to nicotine. But if I enjoy smoking cigarettes as much as you enjoy Bob's Burgers.
Is that right?
But I have.
I think you have a vast misunderstanding of.
Inside it, so it doesn't matter if you're having a good day. You celebrate with a cigarette. If you're having a bad day,
sure,
you compensate with having a cigarette. If you set a task up that I'm going to get this done at work, and then you get it done, you go have a cigarette. If you miss your goals, well, fuck it, I'm going to go have a cigarette. you have
takes the place of everything.
You have a really good meal. You can't wait to have that cigarette afterwards. You have a shitty meal. Well, I'm going to go have a cigarette.
Wow. So you're going to try and quit again?
I keep saying I am, but I stopped and picked up a carton today, so it'll be after that.
So tomorrow sometime?
Yeah. And it sucks, man, because it's it's so fucking, it's nasty and stinky, and I'm pretty sure that science is going to show within the next 15 years that cigarettes are not good for you.
No. I think you're all right.
All right, then I'll just keep going then.
I'm pretty sure you get emphysema from the water.
But anyway, I got a big day we got to get this recording done. I got a big day at work down at the asbestos factory.
Perfect.
So I made a note of something on here, and those of you that have no idea how unprepared we are now more prepared than ever. One,
yes,
because this is the third time we've recorded this show
with the same material.
So we right before we hit record, we said if the show's not funny, then we're fucking done. So far we're done.
Yep.
No, so we've got this thing that we're using that we can both see the same thing at the same time. So if we refer to a list or something, it's just because of whatever we decided we wanted to talk about for this show. One of the notes that I made was football, and it was brought on when I was at work, and somebody asked, so where are you from? And I said Illinois, and they said, oh, so you like the Bears? As a guy, this is my I mean, I'm wrong, but as a guy, you're expected to like football or sports, and I don't. I used to, but that was because I thought I had to. I played football.
When you say you used to, when was this? When was this?
Like that. Well, the shitty service, you probably got cut off. I said I used to, but that's when I played football.
Oh yeah, you did cut off a little bit. Okay,
but anyway, yeah, it's like an expectation that we have to enjoy football, and it's fucking stupid. It's a bunch of overpaid fuckheads that I don't care about. I care more about wrestlers than I do about football players, and I don't watch wrestling. At least,
is Macho Man Randy Savage still
let
around?
me tell you, brother.
Wait a minute, that's not him, is it?
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah, that's him.
Slim Jim.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Perfect. All right, go on with your story.
I didn't have a story. I was just something that I thought could spark a conversation. I don't know. I know that you're not a big sports fan.
Not even a little bit. So my son started playing basketball, and I go to his games and watch his games and whatever. It's fine, whatever. But just sitting at my house watching sports, I can't even wrap my head around the concept of it. Doesn't make sense to me.
But and then now I'm going to take a shot at you. But you'll sit there and watch a cartoon.
Absolutely. That's time well spent. Because it's entertaining. It's
and people will say that football is entertaining, or NASCAR, or whatever.
Oh God. Fucking NASCAR. So okay, I get it. We all get entertained by different things, right? But for me, football is just insanely boring. On top of that, it's an hour-long game that they stretch out into 3 hours, and they fill that other 2 hours with fucking advertisements. And they run the ball for 4 seconds, and then they have 20 minutes of ads, and then they talk about it for 20 minutes. And then they run the ball for 3 more seconds, and then they have to talk about it for 20 more minutes. Jesus fuck.
And then so the beauty is so my brain's jumping all over because of the whole thing going on with the NFL players kneeling because of Kelly Kapowski doing it, and then the fucking fans burning their jerseys and shit that they've bought to protest the NFL players that are protesting. And I truly do think that the NFL players are protesting the people that are burning their shit. I mean, but not directly. Just those types of people. Anybody that records themselves shirtless burning their jersey, I'm pretty sure is a racist fuck.
That has nothing to do with racism.
It doesn't.
Come
but
on.
I think that if you delve deep enough, you dig down, drill down into the problem, you'll see that it connects. Anybody, I think pretty much anybody. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. They're all racist.
So so let me back this up here. I think we are exacerbating the problem when you say that everybody that does anything you don't like is a racist. I think
anybody that disagrees with me is a racist.
I think people are tired of being called racist all the time, so they're just embracing it. They're just like, you know what? Fuck it.
You're racist for
Fuck
saying
it,
that.
man.
You're propagating racism.
No, I am literally Hitler.
Littler.
Littler. I'm Littler.
No, but going back to the original thought, there's got to be other people out there like that wear, or they pretend, they go to the bar on Sunday to watch football or whatever, but they really don't like it. They're just doing it because they feel compelled to.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think, I wouldn't say the majority, but I think a lot of people are like that. I mean, they don't follow whatever. They don't follow sports, but they when they're in a group of guys, they feel like they have to talk about it, so they kind of bone up on it so they know, which is so fucking dumb.
Oh well, maybe it's just.
And then, you know what? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one that's fucked up. Maybe football's fucking the greatest thing in the world, and I should be watching it.
I'm sitting here trying to decide if I would rather, because I've never seen Bob's Burgers. I've never seen an episode, so I don't know if it's funny.
You're fucking missing out, man.
But if I had to choose right now whether to sit through a half hour of Bob's Burgers or a half hour of football, I'd probably watch football. And I hate football.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why? What's now? Tell me what's wrong with Bob's Burgers without even ever seeing it.
So I just get that way. Remember we talked about when you said I just get fucked up in the head that if there's somebody keeps telling me, hey, you need to watch this or you need to listen to this, there's less and less chance that you're going to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
I get like that when a movie gets pushed really hard with advertising.
Yeah.
I'll refuse to see it.
Okay.
Had it not been for my daughter asking me, there's no fucking way I would have went to go see it. I read the book. I seen the original movie. The last thing in the world I wanted to see is another shitty remake of another fucking movie. But I went because she wanted to go.
I think we could use this opportunity to plug the Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Which I
Say that again.
I can't wait for it.
Oh, fuck no, me neither. I'm excited. You just said another shitty remake of another shitty movie, and it reminded me of that.
Oh, fuck, man. I hope he doesn't go to the well like the Dumb and Dumber type shit where it's just the same jokes and
So I read that it's going to be they're going back to Hollywood to stop a remake from being made.
perfect.
I'm not kidding either. They have to go back to Hollywood to stop a remake of their movie.
Well, I hope it's sober Kevin Smith and not high as fuck Kevin Smith.
Me too. That's all I can hope for. That fucking Bratwurst movie was the worst. Did you see it?
I made it through about a half hour of it.
Oh my god, it was fucking atrocious. What the fuck was it called? Yoga Hosers. Fuck.
Did you make it through the whole thing?
Yes. Oh my god. It was like 6 hours of my life I'll never get back is what it felt like. Fucking Bratwurst Nazis. What the fuck?
I think they were called Bratzies.
Yes. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Oh, well.
And I thought Tusk was bad, but that was way worse.
I just seen what it was that you added, and I can't wait to talk about it. I didn't even click on it.
I haven't even read the article yet. That's the best part.
Okay, so I want to do something first, then we're going to hold off on your fetish, and we're going to jump right to that story.
Okay.
So I wanted to say something about everybody that's listening, and if you enjoy listening to us bullshit, go over and check out Little Geek Lost. I'm sure I'll forget later, so go to our Patreon page. I did set it up like I said I would a couple weeks ago, so you can donate up to $100 a month now.
I'm sure they appreciate that. So do that. If we can get 100 of you to each donate $100 a month,
We'll have like $1,000.
I think that's a reachable goal. Hosting is expensive, so
I'm really feeling like with all these spots filling up, this $100 spot's going to fill up pretty quickly. So I don't know if I want the next one to be $500 or $1,000 a month. Yeah, we have no.
I'm thinking 500.
We have none. They've all left.
We're only allowing a certain amount of people to donate money to us. So hurry up and reserve your spot.
The story is that the people that were patrons were shitty patrons, and we kicked them off.
Right. I like it. I like it. Fuck you. We don't want your money.
All right. Yeah. Hey, we had some music that we were supposed to play. Did you want to end with the music or not play it?
I'll put it at the end. Why don't you give them the information? Was it Honest Man? Honest Man? Yeah. I'll put it in at the end if you can play it at the end or whatever. But yeah.
We'll use it to play us out.
Yeah, good idea.
Play us out. What does that mean? Play us out.
I think that means that we keep talking and the music keeps playing, right? And then we stop talking and the music keeps playing.
Oh, that was a Bill O'Reilly reference.
Oh,
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
fuck it, we'll do it live.
What else? Because we always end up just getting tired of talking and leave. So I want to try.
You want to get everything in there while we're thinking about it.
Yeah. So you can find Honest Man. I think that's his name. There's a 0 in there somewhere. So,
The zero's in the logical spot, so there's a 0 in there somewhere.
okay, 2 words, right?
2 words.
There's no logical spot for a fucking 0 to be in there.
But if you had to pick, where would the 0 be in Honest Man? Would it be one of the ends?
I think what it means, he honestly doesn't know how to spell. He doesn't know how to work a keyboard.
It was a typo and he just left it.
Well, I guess I'm now his 0 man.
Awesome.
Well, anyway, so it's on Twitter. It's HO. Nope. See, I fucked it up.
See, I fucked it up.
0 NEST, honest with an O or a 0, man. Yeah. Anyway, we'll
With an A.
check him out. I asked him if he had any links or anything because he wanted his music out there, and I said, "Do you have any music or any links you want us to share?" And he said, "I'm just a man making music in his shed, so we're gonna make you famous.
Yes, we are. We're gonna make you famous.
You are going to be heard by dozens and dozens of people all over the lower portion of the eastern part of the United States."
Dozens and dozens. Are you sure? If you've got something to say, you want to be on the show, you want to be famous yourself, you call us up and leave us a voicemail. It's 508-974-4489. We'll play it on the air and we'll make you famous too.
Isn't that neat having that right in front of you so it sounds like we know what the fucking phone number is?
Goddamn right.
I should have
I love it.
changed that number. And then you'll be giving out the wrong number. We'll have all like suicide hotline or something.
Great.
All right. So
Oh,
let's get to the story you put up. Now, I typically tend to talk all over you as you're reading. I'm really going to try not to do that this time.
Oh, you want me to read this to you? All right. I'll read it. If you've got something funny to say, feel free to cut in because. All right. This says the article is called "Plastic Prostitute." Chinese.
I'm excited.
Chinese app allows you to rent pre-used sex dolls. I don't even have to read it. That's China's famous sharing economy plumbed uncharted new depths this week with the launch of Stop.
Uncharted new depths is not the right string of words to put in that because it has definitely been chartered.
So I think you're missing something because they put that in there on purpose, you know. Oh my God. The booming sharing economy has generated increasing media attention recently. Plumbed uncharted new depths this week with the launch of a service that allows you to share sex dolls with strangers for around $45. I missed that part.
That would be awesome.
Oh yeah. So maybe we should make that one of our tiers on Patreon. We'll pay for this service for you. for $50. We'll keep the 5 and we'll pay the 45 for you to get this service.
See, that's fucking using your head. Okay, now I gotta ask you something. Is there any way that, well, we're across the country now, so
I'm sorry. I already know where you're going with this.
If I was to, I don't think you do. If I was to ejaculate into a rubber,
All right.
and then send it to you, would you put that on your dick?
Nope. That's all I can say about that.
So I was hoping you'd say yeah, but
Is it already in the mail? You're like, fuck, I can't believe he found this. I already sent it to him.
And then you get it and pretend to be Howie Mandel.
Now that's what I would do.
All right.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Every time. No, go ahead and keep reading.
The booming sharing economy has generated increasing media attention recently, with everything from bicycles to basketballs getting their own sharing app. What? Exploiting a potential gap in the market, I get it, many consumers would not have thought existed. An app called Touch has created a new Share His Girlfriend service where you can rent sex dolls.
So I want to, maybe I should have read this beforehand, but so I wonder how that works. Like, do you go over to somebody's apartment and just bang it right there in their bed, or do you got to go over to their apartment and then get an Uber with this fucking crusty sex doll, go back to your place? And
This says Touch urged customers not to be impatient if they can't get a booking during the trial period because a limited number of dolls are available. The app offers 5 different models to choose from.
no, I thought this was like people sharing with other people.
It is.
No, not if there's 5 models available. It's saying that there's a company that's renting out a sex doll for $45.
The doll's lower parts are changed for every customer. That ruins the whole fucking thing. Please remove the lower parts before returning. After the lower parts are clean, the dolls can be used repeatedly. I'm out. This isn't as funny as I thought. God damn it. Fucking Chinese people.
I don't know. Do you see this Wonder Woman fuck doll?
No. No. But you know how I got to this article?
I assume you
The first
assume you typed into Google, where can I rent a sex doll?
Yep. So there was an article that was they made a doll that uses AI and it like will talk to you and give you feedback and all that. And people are pissed off because one of the choices for this doll is that it will resist your sexual advances. And they're saying that it's basically like a doll that you're supposed to rape because it doesn't want to have sex with you.
Even, God damn it, even the fucking piece of rubber that I pay for is telling me no.
It's this fucking
Get
doll
off
cost me $10,000 and it still said no.
Get off me, you fat fuck. You short dick motherfucker.
Oh, fuck.
Is that all you've got?
You sound like you're talking from experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't working with a whole lot.
Oh, fuck. That ruins the whole thing. I really thought this was you just rented like a pocket pussy or something.
Well, it did give me an idea for a Kickstarter.
I think we should do it. I think we could get our listeners to fund it. If we want to rent a pocket pussy.
How would you like to rent a pocket pussy that me or Anthony fuck?
So I got it. Well, me and you both will rent one for a month and we'll swap it back and forth like 6, 8, 10, 12 times. Never clean it. And then we'll sell it for charity.
All right. I'm in.
God, you're such a homo.
Yeah, you're gay. You're gay for me.
You're fucking gay. You're going to fuck a pocket pussy that I fucked.
All right. I got I don't even remember what it is. I got a Yahoo answer here if you want to try to see what the fuck I thought was worth saving.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't remember what it is, so.
Oh, this is a good one.
All right. I pushed my daughter down the stairs for acting up. Was this too far? She refused.
Depends on how many steps.
She refuses to talk to me now.
Because she's retarded. You fucking... she can't talk anymore.
So we did an episode back when we had a debate structure where we talked about spanking your kids.
Yeah.
And at the time, I don't want to say too much, but at the time, I think your son was having a little bit of disciplinary problems at school. And
yes.
You had called me like a week after that show and said, now I kind of understand it. Not that you hit him,
Not that you hit
but you
him.
could understand the reasoning. We haven't, since I've moved, we haven't talked at all about disciplining your kids or how your kids are doing because we don't care about each other's families.
Right?
Is your kid still having problems, and have you pushed him down the stairs?
No and yes.
It was completely unrelated.
Yeah, he's a perfectly acceptable kid. I just felt like pushing him down the stairs. Nope, we haven't been having any problems with him at school or anything. Nothing.
That's good.
Yes. Doesn't make for a good show, but yes.
Can you make something up? How old is he now?
He is 9. I can tell you the story of when he colored on the neighbor's driveway. I didn't have to hit him or anything, but him and my daughter and the neighbor kid, they took some kind of dingleberries from the tree next door. They were like red berries, and they smashed them up into a bowl with a stick, and then just smeared them all over this guy's driveway. Like a week after he poured a new crime, was a perfectly white concrete driveway. And this guy was fucking pissed.
I bet your fucking neighbors just hate you, man. It sounds like you just let your kids run around like little.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do? I mean, what am I supposed to do with them?
Your kids are outside fucking vandalizing the neighborhood, and you're watching Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, what's the problem? They're not vandalizing my house. We're good.
Actually, what you should have told that neighbor is, fuck off. It's a driveway, and it's going to get dirty, you piece of shit.
That's what I told my wife after I closed the door from talking to him.
Like, yeah, I'll have a talk with him. Hey, quit being kids.
Yeah, quit being kids, you fucking kids. Oh, shit.
I honestly would have said something, not that, but somebody came to my door and said, listen, your kids were over in my driveway, and they put berries on my driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you're lucky they didn't shove them up your ass. I don't know what to tell you. Get the fuck out of here.
So I know from this story tells me that I'm raising a great kid. So I was talking to my son the other day. I don't even know what the hell we were talking about. And this is 100% true story. And I said, Weston, I love you. And he said, cool.
That was sentimental.
That's fucking great. He's like, cool. Fucking amazing. And my wife just started laughing. She thought that was the fucking funniest thing ever.
We can talk about this one. I'll read this one. Music teacher investigated for allegedly contaminating students' flutes with semen.
Like from the ocean?
Yes, Navy semen.
What's the problem here?
Multiple Southern California school district officials say a music teacher gave flutes/recorders to students contaminated with bodily fluids. That's the fucking problem. It's the fucking recorders, man. Them generic pieces of shit. I don't know why schools make students play the recorder. It's not.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that when you get older?
I actually am glad that somebody sprayed fucking jizz all over the recorder.
How? What I want to know is how. Did they just line them all up and jack off all over the flutes? I don't understand.
Or did they jack off in their hand and just go like a little dab for you, a little dab for you, a little dab for you?
You got to save some for everybody.
People are fucking sick, man.
I don't understand. What would be the point of this, do you think? Do you think somebody got off on that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what I would have to assume that they are excited by the fact that all these so I was just going to interrupt myself, but they're excited by the fact that their fluids are being tasted by people, I would assume, but the problem is how. So in this picture, it looks like there's about 60 of these fucking things lined up. Mm-hmm. So that means there's 60 kids who he took their innocence.
Yes.
He should. To me, that is just as bad. That's 60 counts of fucking manslaughter or girl slaughter, murder slaughter, something. But the mother, he should be fucking killed. He's obviously fucked in the head, right?
So Scroll
And
down. I want you to scroll down and read the very first comment in the comment section.
All right. He should be shot. When will this country say enough perversity, including the LGBT community?
Why? Why are they going to throw that in there?
Okay, so because I am extremely obese, I ran out of gas halfway through that sentence, so I'm going to read it again just to make sure it's clear for everybody. So hold on. I got to do my breathing technique. There's 15 words in there. All right. It says, he should be shot. When will this country say enough perversity, including the LGBT community? So the good thing is that this person obviously doesn't have any problems with the Qs. So the queers are okay.
The queers are cool. Or the pluses.
I'm a plus size queer.
Plus. Oh, shit.
The thing that bothers me about that comment is like, why would you fucking care? Why? I can't imagine. Okay, so I was just gonna say I can't imagine having enough time that I'm gonna sit here and comment on this article, talk about it for 20 minutes.
I can't imagine somebody taking time out of their day to comment on this. Not that they would pick this link, put it onto their fucking show notes, and then talk about it for 20 minutes. He wrote fucking 15 words, and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
But so I agree with this person. You know, he should be shot. I agree with that. Whoever did this is no use to society. When will this country say enough perversity? I agree with that.
Right? Wait, no, I disagree with that. There's no such thing as enough too much perversity.
No. Be honest. This is not the time to be funny, Anthony. This is the time to be serious. We're talking.
Is it?
We're talking about semen. We're talking about semen-covered flutes.
This is the time to be serious. If ever there was a time to be serious, it's now.
You do not ever want. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, but my problem is including the LGBT community. Why put that on there? You got so much hate for somebody liking butt sex that you're gonna have to be directed to gays.
Yes. So fucking stupid.
It's like, you know, Don King, he's got no business in professional sports. Every fucking fight that he has ever had anything to do with has been surrounded by the queers.
I was wondering where the fuck you were going with that. Oh god. Oh, one of the comments says, "Put them all under a black light." Sorry if that was racist. What the fuck does that even mean?
What did you see the second comment here? Viagra story, don't you know? After 4 hours, contact the doctor. Been up too long. What the fuck? And it says that's the edited version of the comment.
They came back and they're like, you know what? This wasn't clear enough. We gotta clear this up a little bit.
Fox
What the
milking this story for all it's worth. All right. No, we're not going to go on our show and just record comments from other people's whatever. It was
I think we should. That's funny. Oh my god, jizz flutes. Just the name is great.
just flutes.
So I want to know, this might not be funny, but I want to know what you think about this.
Let's do it.
Real quick, I just want to know. Transgender teacher removed from classroom after some parents object to calling her MX. I don't know how you would pronounce that.
What is MX?
It's gender neutral.
All right, yeah. She should be kicked out. Is that well?
Kicked out of what? The world? Put on a boat and floated out into the ocean?
No, I thought you were asking me what should happen.
Yes. What do you think? She's a 5th grade teacher, and she sent home a letter
She shouldn't be. She shouldn't be allowed to teach.
Are you being serious?
I am 100%.
How come?
Because if you're not smart enough to know there's only 2 fucking genders, I do not want you in front of kids talking about trying to teach them anything. There are 2 genders.
Male and female?
Male, and then the other one.
The good one and the bad one.
Male and sandwich maker.
Sandwich eater and sandwich maker. That's
Are
funny.
you all right? It sounds like you're choking over there.
That was fucking funny. I made myself laugh. Oh fuck.
No, I don't.
Is that sexist? Sandwich eater and sandwich maker.
I don't agree with. We talked about this. I don't agree with it. There's two genders. That's all there is. There's two genders. So if this person wants to transition from male to female, then by all means do it. I don't care. And I don't have any problems with trans people teaching or doing anything. I don't give a fuck. But you don't tell me, I don't have to accept that you have created a new gender.
So I understand what you're saying, but this is the educator requested to be addressed with a gender neutral pronoun. She's not creating her own gender, or they are not creating their own gender. They want to use the pronouns they, them, and their, and MX, which is not Mr. or Mrs. So I don't think that's creating a new gender. It's saying that I keep wanting to say she, they are no gender. And you think that they should not be allowed to teach.
I think that this person, I don't know anything other than this art, the headline that I'm staring at. I haven't read the article and I have no intentions on it. But I do think that this person is a pretentious cunt. So is it a guy and transitioning to a girl, or a girl transitioning to a guy?
I don't know. I think it's a girl. Hannah
Montana.
I'm looking for a name.
Pat.
Pressack. Pat. Yep, that doesn't help me now, does it? I can't tell. I can't find a name. It just says MX Bresnak or Brezak.
Sounds like a robot.
So, it probably is.
Yeah, anyway, so I'm serious about that. MX,
right, so
it's not a real thing.
I agree with you. That I wouldn't want that person teaching my children, because obviously if she's a math teacher, she cares less about math and more about indoctrinating the kids with her social garbage. You know what I'm saying? Teach my kids math if that's what you want to do.
I don't, your answer is a lot more thought out than mine. Mine is, I'm just hung up on the MX. The prefix is MX. And like MR for Mr. or MS for Ms. or MRS for Mrs., right? Right.
Yeah.
And now there's MX. How do you pronounce that? Mix?
I think it's mix. I think that's what it says. I can't find it now in this article, but I think I remember reading it say it's pronounced mix.
So, like, if I was to cut my dick off and transition, I would, and then now I want to be gender neutral. God, that seems more fucked up to me. How?
Your head's gonna explode.
Mix, like rappers. Mix.
Huh? Oh my god.
You know what? Let them teach. I don't care.
This is all getting to be really interesting. I've been reading a lot about people that are wanting to transition back from, like, they had a sex change when they were like 12 and now they regret it and they want to transition back.
You know what? I just hadn't hit puberty yet, so I'm really going to be looking for that dick back here in about 3 months.
Yep.
Make it a little bigger than what it was when it left.
If you're getting a sex change back, you want to add a couple inches.
Just that if so, I'm 40 something now. Let's say that I went through a transgender operation or transition operation at 11, and then I get my 11-year-old dick back at 40.
God, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
It would be so fucking funny.
Your ball's just starting to drop.
Good. Oh no, that would be bad. I was going to say you could learn jacking off again all over, instead of just going through the motions.
But when I was like 11, I was coming in my pants. I couldn't. I mean, it was no fun.
All right, so that's it for that. Take that out of the show because it made me uncomfortable as I was saying it.
Okay. Oh my god.
So did you hear the Chuck E. Cheese band is breaking up?
I did. Tony Baloney and the hot dogs, right?
I think. Yeah. So whatever. Fuck that. We're not talking about.
Yeah. Nope. We're not talking about that. That's stupid. All right. I think we went through everything on here except for this fetish. If you want to save that for next time or
Some
whatever.
of them we
How long
went
we've
through
been
twice.
Did we?
Yeah, we can save this fetish.
Yeah.
I
We
like
can
that
wrap
you
it up
actually
if you
took
want.
the time. So this is funny. All right, so Anthony and I both try to do equal amounts of work for setting up this show. This service that we're using to keep track of our show notes, so you have a little header. So, for instance, it says the Chuck E. Cheese band is breaking up. So that was what I titled this. And then you click on it, and there's a place to put pictures. There's a place to add comments. There's a place to put links. There's a place to put movies. I can assign it to Anthony. I can put a due date on it. It's this whole fucking thing that I can do. And if you look at one of them here that Anthony put up, syntaxes, was that you or me?
That was you.
All right. Okay, well, the one we just talked about, transgender teacher removed for classroom after some parents object to calling her mix.
Yeah.
And then you click on it, and it's a link. It's just a basic link to this article from the Washington Post.
Yes.
Right. So then now I created another category that says topics, and that's where it says North Carolina smoking, fetish, football, Tom Petty. That's all it says. There's other than fetish, 3 of them are mine, and it's just notes for myself to remember to. And then you click on the fetish, and I'll be goddamn it if Anthony didn't do 2 hours of research on this.
Because I can't help it. That shit got me going.
There's links, there's pictures, there's websites, there's anything you want to know about this one fetish is all right in front of me right now.
So I want to talk about this fetish next week, but I want to read this quote right now. Is that okay? Just to give him a taste, because it's fucking funny.
Hold on. Go ahead. Well,
I like to watch videos where doctors and paramedics try to resuscitate fat men who are having heart attacks. That's my fetish. What the fuck?
stay tuned for that.
Yeah, you know you're going to want to come back for that one.
So I hurt my chest when I was pounding on it.
Yes.
I have bruised nipple. All right. Oh, we're gonna. Oh fuck, man, we got something else to play too.
God's gonna put a cancer in the butthole. God's gonna put a cancer.
You want to play it or you want
in
to
the
let it
butthole
go?
of every sodomite. Every sodomite.
I want to let it play.
So, all right.
Every sodomite's
Do
butthole.
you want to explain what this is? Do you want to play this whole thing and then we'll play the H0 man's music?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
that'd be
so
great.
we can say goodbye and play this, and then then we'll.
So this is a preacher that I found in my research. I was spending time out in my studio making a little bit of music, and I wanted some crazy preacher stuff to go with my music. And this is one of the. I wasn't specifically looking for anything crazy like this, but this is what I
It
found.
just dawned
so.
on me. What are you making music for?
What am I making it for? Like, what am I doing with it? You mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing. Listening to it. I enjoy making it more than I enjoy doing anything with it.
Know a guy that's got a podcast that's actually got a pretty good reach. If you want to maybe provide some content to it, I wouldn't. Be,
Yeah. Who's that?
all right.
God's gonna put a cancer in the butthole. God's gonna put a cancer in the butthole of every sodomite. Every sodomite's butthole will get cancer in the butthole. It'll burn and burn and burn. They won't be able to sit down because of the burning in their butthole. He can't sit down. He's got a burning in his butthole. He's got a fire. He's got a flame coming out of his butthole. God's going to have a flame coming out of your butthole. You're going to have a flame coming out of your butthole. If you thought flames was bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Until you see the flaming butthole, your butthole will be flaming, and you will not be able to sit down until you have a flame coming out of your butthole. There'll be people walking around all over America with flames coming out of their butthole. Everyone who takes it up the rear. Everyone who has a penis injected in his butthole. When that penis comes out, the flame will start burning. Because ain't nobody going to stick no penis in that flame. That flame will be an eternal flame coming out of the butthole.
He has a point.
Does he?
Out of the butthole, flame coming out of your butt.
Hey, I'm not sticking my dick in a butthole that's got flames coming out of it.
The flame is going to come out, and nobody will ever stick a penis in your butthole again because it will be on fire. You ain't see nothing till you see the flame coming out of T.D. Jake's butt. Lightning butt. Flame coming out of his butt. And all flames shooting out of their behinds. You're going to see the power of God. Flame of fire is going to come out their butthole.
We should see if we can get Peter Norica to his lyrics of his next song for us.
I want to see if we can get this guy on our podcast.
All right, everybody. So I think I'm happy enough with this piece of shit that I want to do one more next week. Bye.
Oh, shit. All right, bye.
All right, this is, you want to pick one, Dirty Shame or Midnight Crew?
Midnight Crew.
All right, this is Midnight Crew coming at you, everybody. This is Honest Man, H00.
James Bond.
You know what? I think I'm as agitated with this guy for putting a fucking number in the middle as I am for the teacher. Somebody needs to jizz on this guy's recorder.
Agreed.
Be good, Anthony.
We're good so far.
I despise a moral coward, one who lacks a man's spark. I can't stand a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my